For a moment, What are you doing here?
Didn't Mr. Collins tell you I was staying here?
Well, no, he didn't.
Well, I stopped by to talk to him, and I got caught in the storm. And he was kind enough to let me stay in the house.
You're spending the night here in this house?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
In Josette's room.
Josette?
Willie, the strangest thing...
Miss Willis, do you really think it's a good idea for you to stay here?
A good idea?
Well, I mean, would they be worried about you, the people at Collinwood?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think they've all gone to sleep by now.
You can't tell. And I know you don't want them to worry.
Listen, Willie, I don't want to go out in a storm like this, and it's not going to blow over until...
I got a coat you could wear. Now, I'll go home with it to make sure you get home through the woods, all right, okay?
That's very nice of you, but it's not necessary.
You want to stay here?
Well, to be quite honest with you, I like the idea of spending the night in Josette's room.
You do?
Yes. It's very comfortable. Anyway, I wouldn't drag anybody out in a storm like this.
Now, look, I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't.
You surprise me, Willie.
Why?
You never used to be this thoughtful.
Miss Winnet.
Yes? What is it?
You're making a big mistake.
Why do you say that?
Yes, Willie. Why do you say that? Why is Miss Winters making a mistake?
Of course, people might get the wrong idea.
Because she's staying in this house tonight?
Yeah.
I'm sure that your concern is completely unwarranted.
Of course it is.
Maybe so.
But Willie was kind enough to offer to take me back to Collinwood.
Was he?
Yes, I told him it wasn't necessary. But I appreciate his generosity.
Well, Willie's a very generous young man. Aren't you, Willie? Oh, come now, don't be modest. I dare say that you will someday be amply rewarded for your generosity. Well, what brings you downstairs, Miss Winters? The storm? Couldn't you sleep?
No, it wasn't that. A very strange thing happened.
What?
Well, I was sound asleep and a voice woke me. It was singing.
Singing?
Yes, it was a little girl.
A little girl?
I thought she was in my room. She kept singing the same song over and over again. London Bridge is falling down.
Impossible.
I know. When I lit the candle, there was nobody in the room. But I heard the singing distinctly.
It must have been your imagination.
I was wide awake. It was so real.
I assure you there is no little girl in this house.
I suppose it was my imagination, but I don't know.
It must have been.
I guess so.
Are you frightened to return to Josette's room?
Oh, no. I'm not afraid.
Are you sure?
Yes, I was just being silly. There's no reason at all why I shouldn't go back to that room.
Well, let me know if there's anything you need.
I will.
Good night.
Good night.
Who is she, Barnabas, this little girl?
There is no little girl.
But Miss Winters heard her.
That was her imagination.
Well, she didn't imagine this. How did it get here, Barnabas? Unless she left it here, whoever she is.
There is no little girl.
But Barnabas...
There is no little girl, you understand?
Yeah.
Wait. What were you saying to Miss Winters when I came into the room?
What?
Go on, what were you saying? Well, why don't you answer me? You were trying to warn her about me, weren't you?
No.
You were warning her about me.
Yes.
The truth. At last you're telling me the truth.
You can kill me if you want to. But I didn't want you to harm her. She never did anything to deserve.
You know what would have happened to you if you had warned her. And you know what I should do to you now for even trying.
You gonna kill me?
No.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Nothing.
Nothing. You mean you change your mind? You aren't gonna punish me?
No. I want you to talk to me.
Talk.
Well, better still, don't talk, but stay here.
You like her, don't you? That's why you don't want to harm her. That's it, isn't it? Don't harm her, Barnabas. She never did anything to deserve
Be
it.
quiet, Willie.
You don't want to do it. I can tell you don't.
Please. Willie, the sound of your voice is irritating me. You'd best you go to bed.
Barnabas.
Do as I say. All right. And stay in bed for the rest of the night.
Barnabas left for the day, he said I should make sure I gave you some breakfast or at least some coffee.
Thank you, Willie, but I've got to hurry. I didn't mean to sleep this late.
Did you sleep all right?
Beautifully.
I mean, nothing disturbed you during the night?
Of course not. What are you talking about?
Yeah, nothing?
Did you expect me to see ghosts?
No.
Well, I must say, I expected to, sleeping in Josette's room.
Well, I mean, you didn't see or hear anything?
No. Why do you keep asking?
No reason. I just wanted to make sure you had a good night.
I had a wonderful night. Willie, it's hard for me to believe that you're really this concerned.
I guess I'm not.
Well, then. Come to think of it,
Yeah?
for a moment, I did have a feeling as though someone were in the room.
What happened?
Nothing. I wasn't afraid. Of course, it was only a dream, that's why.
Yeah, sure.
Or was it?
What do you mean?
Willie, I know you've changed a lot, but
You think it was me?
was it?
Well, no, I swear I wasn't anywhere near that room.
Are you sure?
Oh, I wouldn't do anything like that. Well, I even offered to take you home last night, remember?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't hurt you. You gotta believe that. I wouldn't want anyone to hurt you. Anyone. You got to believe that, too. Now, you do believe it, don't you?
All right, Willie. I believe it. There's nothing to get so upset about. Nobody's gonna hurt me. As a matter of fact, when I was in Josette's room, I felt safer than I ever have in my life.